Have you ever heard of a flight that took off only to land after 35 years? Some bizarre stories are out there that venture into the domain of strange and unexplainable. One such story is that of Santiago Flight 513, a tale so strange and compelling that it has puzzled everyone and is one of the most mysterious events in aviation history. Hi there, welcome back to my channel Knowledge Noir, and in today's video let's look upon the mystery of Santiago Flight 513. On September 4, 1954, Santiago Flight 513, a commercial airline operated by an airline named Santiago Airlines, departed from Aachen, Germany, with 88 passengers and 4 crew members on board. The aircraft was a Lockheed Super Constellation that was destined for Porto Alegre in Brazil. The captain of this flight was Captain Miguel Victor Curie. The scheduled time for this flight journey was approximately 18 hours. However, some time after takeoff, when the flight was cruising over Atlantic Ocean, the flight lost control with the air traffic control. The plane just vanished off the radar without a trace. After seeing this, the air traffic controllers tried numerous times to establish contact with the flight, but there was no response from Santiago Flight 513 and the flight was nowhere to be seen. After several discussions and meetings, the authorities created a team of investigators and sent them to the Atlantic Ocean to search the plane, as the last known contact of the plane was when the plane was flying above the Atlantic Ocean. Airline investigators thought that the flight must have crashed somewhere in the Atlantic Ocean. However, after lots of search efforts, neither the plane nor any bodies were found in the Atlantic Ocean. People thought that the flight must have crashed somewhere and all the passengers might have died. After some days of the incident, Santiago Airlines was closed down. 35 years has passed since this incident. Then on the morning of 12 October 1989, air traffic controllers of Porto Alegre Airport spotted an unknown plane on their radar. This aeroplane was flying towards the Porto Alegre Airport. This plane was heading towards the airport at a high speed and the air traffic controllers tried to establish contact with the plane, but there was no response from it. When the efforts to contact the airplane failed, a situation of emergency was declared in Porto Alegre Airport. The runway was emptied immediately for the plane to land. As the plane headed near the airport, air traffic controllers were astounded to see the logo of the plane. The aeroplane had Santiago Airlines written on it, which was closed down 33 years ago. The controllers were stunned to see this aeroplane approaching the airport. Amidst the curiosities of the airport authorities, the aeroplane landed in Porto Alegre Airport. After this landing, the airport authorities were more puzzled and baffled, as this was the same Santiago Flight 513 that had disappeared 35 years ago mysteriously. The plane appeared brand new and not like a 35-year-old plane. After the landing of the plane, the air traffic controllers again tried to establish contact with the pilot, but there was no answer from the pilot. If you are liking this video so far, please subscribe to the channel and don't forget to like this video. Now back to the video. Seeing all this, the airport officials decided to step inside the airplane. They somehow managed to open the door of the plane from the outside and went inside the plane. As soon as they were present inside the plane, they were shocked to see at what they were looking at. Inside the plane were present human skeletons of 92 passengers seated on their seats with their seat belts still buckled on. Soon they rushed inside to ask the pilot what had happened in the plane. However, when they went inside the cockpit, they were again shocked to see the skeletal remains of Captain Miguel Victor Curie in the pilot's seat with his hands still under controls. The Brazilian government kept this incident very secretive and did not allow any information regarding this incident to come out. The attitude of the Brazilian government had intrigued various paranormal investigators and many conspiracy theorists. They began to wonder what really happened to Flight 513 that the government was trying so hard to hide from the world. The questions like how the plane managed to fly for 35 years, where was this plane for all this time, and how the plane managed to land safely even when the pilot was dead, puzzled the minds of many investigators. This incident attracted the attention of Dr. Celso Atello, a paranormal researcher. He speculated that the government is actually hiding concrete evidence that wormholes exist. He, along with other investigators, speculated that Flight 513 somehow entered in a wormhole and time traveled to 1989 from 1954. Some theories also suggest an alien involvement, while some others suggest it to be some human experiments. In spite of these theories, nobody could really answer how a dead pilot could have landed this aircraft. All the answers that were put forward to this incident were just theories, and there was not any concrete evidence what really happened to Santiago Flight 513. and what were the secrets that were not allowed to be known to the world by the Brazilian government. This event came to light when famous journalist Erwin Fischer published this article in 1989 in a newspaper. After this story was published, the story of Santiago Flight 513 spread like a wildfire across the world. However, Erwin did not give any proof of this incident. He just published the photo of an airplane in the newspaper and there were no images of any skeletons. So this news divided the people in two parts. Some believed it to be a real incident and linked it with time travel and paranormal events, while others simply believed it to be a publicity stunt and a false news. What are your thoughts on this story? Comment your thoughts down below. That's gonna do it for today. If you like today's video, please like this video and subscribe to the channel and turn on the bell notification to receive all future updates. I hope to meet you in the next one. Thanks for watching.